Today, Dr. P has taken some x-rays of me to check out my bone structure. As you can see, it's basically flawless. No, really, the focus today is my spine and my neck. We're going to go over that. Dr. P is going to talk about vertebrae that are out of place. He's going to try to adjust me and fix me. But today, I think is more of a discussion on the back, the nerves, fascia, how it all works together, how we can fix it. And I don't know what's wrong with me, but there's a few things going on. He's going to tell us.
First thing we talk about is what they call a vertebral subluxation complex. Okay, we just call it subluxation for short. That's when a vertebra rotates out of position. It puts pressure on the spinal cord and on the nerve itself. When your body feels that, your muscles actually will lock it down on one side. Over time, these muscles will shorten. The muscles on the other side will actually have to lengthen. So when I adjust you, I'm taking pressure off the spinal cord and the nerve. But what happens, you're tight on one side, loose on the other side. What does your body have a propensity to want to do? Go back out of position. But with enough adjustments and doing some muscle work, some rehabilitation, eventually I win this tug of war and the vertebra stabilizes. Do you see this right here? See this right here?
Yep.
That is representative of those circles, that upside down triangle, those right here. That's what those are right there, okay? But you see how this is right here, it's supposed to be right there. That's your C2. It has heavily rotated. I usually see this with someone who's had some form of whiplash, like in a car injury or some form of accident. That's when I usually see something like this. Even your C3 has gone heavily over. Now, we look at the gap space from here to there, from there to there, and that's the C1. It appears the C1 is also shifted to the right. Okay, so we already said that you had problems with your upper cervical upon the scan. This is correlating it with the x-rays. Now, if you could take a look at this over here, we're going to be looking at the curvature in the spine. The curvature in the spine is very important. This is the neck, that's the mid-back, this is the lower back. On the spine, we have three major curves like I was demonstrating before. The three curves enable the spine to be 200 times stronger than if it was perfectly straight. Not twice as strong, 200 times stronger. Why? Because according to biophysics, it acts like a spring. Now, according to physics, springs last a long time because no one part of the spring takes a loading force. It gets dispersed throughout the spring, okay? But take away one of the curves and you'll have a buildup of pressure in here. Now, what does the buildup of pressure mean? Besides that it will affect the disc, it will also create arthritis. See, arthritis is developed due to improper positioning on a bone, and your body's response is to lay down more calcium. That more calcium is arthritis. Once again, let's look at the neck. That's the face, that's the back of the head. Nice curve, good square vertebrae, good disc space. That's your face, that's the back of your head. Your actually curve is slightly reversed in this region. So you're building up too much pressure on the front portion of your vertebrae. Now, we also see maybe a little bit of evidence of shoulder issues too, because you see the height differences in the clavicles?
Oh, yeah, that bone.
That is correct.
It sort of goes like that.
That is correct. So that's another thing that we'll have to correct.
Well, it's nice to know what an actual normal spine looks like and nice to compare yourself to it. You know, it's interesting because you really don't know what's necessarily wrong with your spine until you get x-rayed, until you get it looked at by a chiropractor. I didn't know I had all these issues. Now I do. And the next phase is treatment. So hopefully by the end of that, we're going to be looking much more like this, a lot more healthier, a lot straighter, feeling better. Remember to connect with us. I'm Nick Davey for KTV.